Do you like the MCU? Do you like TV shows from the 50s, the 60s, 70s, 80s? You get it. Do you like Elizabeth Olsen? Because I do. Scratching her nose. Lizzie? Lizzie? Do you like stories of grief disguised as a highly stylized comedy with supernatural beings, magic stones, nosy neighbors, and mind control? So, then WandaVision might be for you. Or not. Hopefully, this REBview will help you. This is my WandaVision REBview. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Reb Atadero, your friendly neighborhood Reb viewer. Now, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please do. It's down there. Click on it. You know you want to. Go ahead, do it. You do it? And today, we will talk about WandaVision. Anong last name ni Wanda? Rection.
Story of my life, I take her home.
I'm a Marvel geek. Well, at least I'm an MCU geek. Proof. WandaVision just released its last episode on March 5, 2021. Yes, it took me a week to put this up, and there's a reason for that. It's to get rid of recency bias. And it's so hot, I'm gonna take this off, I can't do this. So now that I've had a week, here are my thoughts. Be warned, spoilers ahead. Unless you're the kind of person who likes being spoiled and then you end up watching it because you got spoiled and then now you're just spoilers ahead. Like Spider-Man Far From Home, WandaVision takes place after Endgame, or the end game. In Far From Home, Peter and the rest of the world were dealing with the loss of Iron Man. WandaVision starts out as a 50s sitcom. Then all of a sudden, Vision's there. Not purple, but in black and white. And Wanda is also black and white and not Scarlet Witch. Well, we never actually call her Scarlet Witch, so just Wanda. And then the next episode, they're in a 60s sitcom. And then the next episode, they're in the 70s. There's color. And then the 80s. And then the 90s. And then the Arrested Development style 2000s. Like, what is happening? Here is where we arrive at the first main reason why I think you should watch WandaVision. The sisterhood of the time-traveling TV show. Wow, that's terrible. No, I don't mean that they actually time travel. As in, the entire genre changes every episode. You know how TV shows have intros? Well, WandaVision has a different intro every single episode. Different style, a different aspect ratio, different kinds of humor. I mean, I've never seen anything like it before. It's one of the reasons why I loved watching it every single week. I don't like doing that, by the way. I like watching everything in one go, but this one, I really watched it every single week. WandaVision is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna see until you watch the episode. This is the amazing thing about the MCU. It has grown into such a global phenomenon that it kinda has its own genre. WandaVision is a comedy, it's drama, it's a thriller, it's a whodunit kind of mystery. Nung pinano siguro nila yung series, they were like, drama ba? Comedy? Tragedy? Heist movie? And they were like, yes! It's just mind-boggling how they were able to fit all of that in this TV show. And that is so amazing! The costumes, you can tell that this is a love letter to American television. I don't know, have I just been deprived of the MCU? Or is this actually one of their best entries into the universe? The second reason why I love WandaVision is the fact that these stories are being told in a TV format. It's episodic and they can let it breathe and they can tell a longer story with a bigger payoff. Because one of the MCU's main strengths is world building. We are 23 films deep into the MCU. We just finished the Infinity Saga. Now the question is,
Where do we go from here?
and if this is where things go, I can't wait to see where it actually goes. Who knows, maybe down the line I'll review the last movie of this phase of the MCU and be like, I was wrong, guys. Or I was like, I told you so. It's exciting. I don't know. As the audience, we are deeply invested in these characters. We have fallen in love with them. Whenever we see them, it's like, oh my god, it's Wanda! Oh my god, it's Vision! Oh my god, they're alive! I don't know why it's so high! And now that they have the TV format, anything is possible. Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, let's do it! Reason number 3, the actors. Elizabeth Olsen, I think she should be nominated for an Emmy. I don't know, is that an exaggeration? But I've never seen her this good in anything. I'm so happy that I can finally watch her, and she's the main driver of her own show. She shines. That nose scrunch is the cutest thing in the world. The Infinity Stones aren't the most powerful thing in the universe. It's her nose scrunch. She's charming, hilarious, endearing. You can't help but feel for her. Because WandaVision is ultimately a story of grief, and you see this supernatural being human, which also is what makes the MCU an amazing platform for storytelling. Because even if they talk about superheroes, they find a way to make all these characters so relatable because they go through the same things that you and I go through. And right now, it's about Wanda's grief. And speaking of making things that aren't human very human, we have Paul Bettany as the Vision. I don't think I've ever seen a bad Paul Bettany performance. A Knight's Tale.
Sir Ulrich von Liechtenstein!
You have this robot, and he's one of the most human characters in the MCU. You have the nosy neighbor, Catherine Hahn, who is just having fun. You can tell she's having the time of her life. I want to have what she's having. You have the supports in Randall Park as FBI Agent Wu, who plays off of Kat Dennings as Darcy really, really well. I love their combo. I love how funny they are. And also, we are introduced to an all-grown-up character back from the blip as well. Monica Rambeau, who is the daughter of Maria Rambeau, who is the best friend of Captain Marvel. I really like where those 3 characters are gonna go. I'm curious to see if they're gonna stay within this particular chunk of the Marvel universe, the Wanda area. It's exciting. I don't know where it's gonna go. As usual with Marvel, you don't know until you see the next one. Which brings me to a lot of people being underwhelmed with how WandaVision ended. Okay, over the recent years, a lot of people have watched so many of these wonderful, amazing, fantastic movies. Not only from Marvel, Star Wars universe, Harry Potter universe, Lord of the Rings, Twilight. We have all these sagas, but nothing beats M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender.
My name is Ang, and I'm the Avatar.
I'm a liar. It's so difficult to find a movie that brings people together and being like, yep, that's how it should have ended. Maybe Endgame is one of the best examples of a movie that universally brought a lot of people together. We have a number of these underwhelmed people, and of course they're entitled to their own opinion. That's fine. I personally enjoyed how it ended. It excites me where it can go. It excites me which possibilities we can open. Doctor Strange. We now have Wanda in a cool-ass costume, by the way, studying the Darkhold, this book that talks about her and something that connects her to the Doctor Strange universe. It also sets a precedent of how good a Marvel Cinematic Universe series can be. Basically, because of WandaVision, I'm excited as a fan to see where this franchise is gonna go. So this is what I'll say to you who's watching this, who may have never seen it. Don't let either opinion sway you. Watch it for yourself and form your own opinions, which is the idea of this channel anyway. I let you know what I think, but ultimately, what you think is what matters. And I encourage you to experience all these things that we're talking about, except The Last Airbender.
The Avatar is dead.
Not the series. The series, watch it maybe 20 times in your lifetime. You will never regret a single second of it. Sure, I may not like certain things about it, like the runtime. Give me my MCU fix, yo. 20 minutes? Really? Are you kidding? And also, the moment that blew everyone's minds is when Evan Peters arrives Quicksilver, which we never called him also in the Marvel Universe. Oh my god, are they gonna meld worlds? Am I gonna see the X-Men? Am I gonna see my mutant friends arrive in the MCU? And then he turns out to be just some guy with the last name Boner. Huh? But we never know. They might actually fix it in season 2. Or in another movie or in another series. We'll see. But really, other than that, I found it highly entertaining, highly enjoyable. It's a great love letter to American television. The costumes, the production, I mean, you can't expect any less from a Disney company, right? They even filmed that first episode with a live audience just to create that laugh track, but it's an actual genuine laugh track, which is just dedication and attention to detail, which is something I always appreciate. I love that it's part drama, part comedy, part spectacle, part third act of an MCU movie, part character study, all told in such an inventive way. It's funny, it's heartbreaking. For a story with a lot of supernatural beings, it's so human. It is something that we understand on a very human level. Love, pain, loss, grief, friendship, and all of that is told in a story with robots, witches, and magic stones. Whether you're a Marvel fan or not, I highly suggest that you check out WandaVision. But if you can, try to watch all the other MCU movies or at least reading up on it so you won't wonder why this purple guy has this diamond on his forehead and it's like yellow. It's like, why is it yellow? What is that? What is the significance of that? That looks important. Yes, it is. So you should watch the movies or at least read up on it. After all of this, I'm just a happy fan. And I'm happy that it extends the Marvel Cinematic Universe further into the future. There you go. That is my review of WandaVision. If you haven't yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I would really love it if you can. And also, my fiance, who is also a Marvel geek and a toy collector, has a YouTube channel. Check it out. And also, we assemble together in a channel that we call REBview. Check that out. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. What did you think of it? Leave your comments down below. This has been Reb Atadero, your friendly neighborhood Reb viewer, and I will see you on the next REBview. Bye.